channel. Okay, so I have a eBay doll lot, Monster High doll lot haul plus doll repaint supply haul for you guys today. I've mentioned before, I'm absolutely obsessed with doll repainting. Also kind of obsessed with like dolls in general lately. I've just been watching a lot of doll videos. It's been my thing. This doll I have here was not from eBay. This is from Amazon. This is a DC superhero doll. This is something Frost, Emma Frost, I don't know. She's beautiful. Like, look at this woman, okay? She came in the box, but I opened her up because I was like too excited. I just wanted to like see. She was only like $10. They were on sale because I think they're rebooting these, which I saw like the reboot designs, and so unfortunate because honestly these dolls are gorgeous. They have so much articulation. Like, they have a chest joint. They're beautiful dolls, and I was so snotty about them for a little bit because I was just like, I don't know. I was kind of like, not weirded out, but I've never seen like a muscular doll before, so I was just kind of like, I don't know about that. I don't dislike their figure because I feel like it's true to what this is. Like, it's a superhero doll, so you would hope that she's muscular, but I was just kind of, I don't know, I just felt weird about it for some weird reason. But they're gorgeous, like they really are. They're beautiful dolls, and they're so tall. Like, this doll is hella tall. Like, look at this. Okay, this is Monster High. This is Monster High, and like, just ignore her hair. Like, this is obscene. What happened to you? But like, so this is how tall they are next to each other, but ignore her hair. So like, her head is like right here. It like comes up to her shoulders basically. She's so tall. I love her. Like, I honestly love her. I picked out this one because a lot of them had like clenched fists and like, I just didn't really like it. So I picked her out because she has like normal hands, and she's so pretty. I can't wait to paint her. She's beautiful. So I got that. I'll just put her on my lap, I guess. I don't know. And then I bought a giant eBay doll lot that just had a lot of dolls that I've been like wanting, and I was super excited for it. And it cost me a pretty penny, but I'm so happy I picked it up because I have so many options now. So the first one, I'll show you this lady again. This is LED. Is that her name? I feel like I'm getting really good at identifying Monster High dolls. I like haven't watched the show or anything, but just from like looking at dolls online and like doll lots and stuff, I feel like I'm getting pretty good at identifying them. So I think this is LED, and this is not like a doll that I wanted, but honestly, she's beautiful. Like, her sculpting, like the sculpting on her body and everything, and like her ears are like little speakers and stuff. Oh my god, she's beautiful. She really is. These dolls, I don't know if this is something that anybody who like has picked up doll lots off eBay before, I don't know if this is because they're old or they've been like sitting in like a dusty area or something, but they smell so weird. Like, not like, it's like, it's not like, it smells like dusty plastic or like dusty gluey plastic. Like, it's a very strange smell that makes me kind of nauseous. Her hair's a mess. We're gonna help her out though. We're gonna help her out. I'm gonna cut all this off. Like, this is insane. And then we have Gigi Grant, which is this lady. And the first doll that I ever customized was Gigi Grant, but mine did not have articulation like in her arms. So I'm really excited to get one that does, and I want to just see, like, I kind of want to see, like, repaint her and kind of compare her to the first time that I ever doll repainted, because I think that'll just be kind of interesting. And she's really, really pretty. Like, she's so pretty, honestly. Like, I don't know, I didn't quite realize it, like, when I did my first doll repaint with Gigi Grant, but she's honestly, like, a beautiful doll. Like, her hands are so pretty. Like, look at those nails. I'm jealous. But yeah, she's gorgeous. And then we have, who this? Who is she? What's her name? Rochelle Goyle, who is a gargoyle, and I love her. Like, I think if I feel like she has extra marks on her face or something. I feel like if I was into, like, I kind of am into Monster High, like just the dolls, but this is definitely like one of my more favorite designs for a character, because I can't speak for like the actual character because I don't know anything about them because I haven't watched the show. But like, this design is just so pretty. I love like her pastel hair and everything, and she comes with wings, but I have two of them. I don't know where the other one went. It must have fallen off or something. They're like barely attached to this doll. So I got her. And then this doll, I've been wanting this doll for a minute, and like, I want to repaint her and I don't even want to do anything to her. Like, her hair is so pretty. Like, I'm not even gonna cut it off probably. But this is Kiyomi Haunterly. I love this doll. Like, I actually kind of, this is one of the dolls that I sort of want the original and like buy like her out of the box and stuff because I think her design is so pretty. Like she just like is a really pretty color. Her hair is gorgeous. She's like kind of pastel-y. Like if I remember correctly, the doll itself, like in the box and stuff, is kind of pastel-y. So I just really like this doll. I can't wait to like do something with her. So I got her, and then this is, I don't know her first name, but I think her last name is like Viperine. I don't know her first name, I'm not sure. But yeah, I was excited to get her in the lot. She has like these weird things on the back of her head. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to cut these off because like I am not digging them at all. I don't like it. She's supposed to be like some sort of snake, right? So I get it, but I don't like it. But I am excited to customize her because I like her like strong face mold. And her shoes. She came with like her actual shoes and like her dress and stuff. A lot of these did not come with shoes. Your girl had to buy some shoes off eBay. But yeah, I got that. And then this one, oh my God, this has been like on my wish list, like top of my wish list. Iris Clops. Yes, ma'am. She's a Cyclops and she's beautiful. Like look at her. She got one eyeball. It's molded on. I'm excited. I'm gonna do something with her. But I've been kind of like putting it off. Like not because I don't want to do anything or like I'm not nervous, but I kind of like want to get a little bit better and then like do some fantastic awesomeness with her one eyeball. And her hair is so nice, like it's such nice quality. It's not crappy or gluey or anything, but I kind of don't really like the color with her. She's like very green. She's too green, I think. So I kind of want to put like a contrasting color. She's also another doll that I just absolutely love. She came with like little eyeball earrings. She's so cute. I love her. I was so excited to see her in like a doll lot. And then this one, another like top of my list doll that I wanted is Mouse 80s King. She's so cute. Like she has like little molded on teeth and like these big old like mouse ears. I love her so much. Yeah, I'm so excited. Like and she came with her little tail. I love her. I'm so excited to paint her. And she's one of the smaller ones. Like the smaller body one, so she's like slightly shorter, which I just think is so cute. She's so cute. Oh, this one is Venus McFly, right? Am I right? I don't have any of her, but I think she's very pretty, and I kind of have an idea of what I want to do with her. And yeah, I'm excited to do something with her. She's cute. I feel like her and, where is she? Okay, this one, I don't think that they're face mold is exactly the same, but they look kind of similar. Ghoulia Yelps. I got another Ghoulia. I have like 3 Ghoulias. I'm drowning in Ghoulias. There are like certain dolls that I have like quite a few of and I need to like customize a couple of them because I have so many. But yeah, so Ghoulia, Venus McFly, I feel like their face molds are kind of similar. I don't know though, because I haven't like taken the paint off of either of these. But I got an idea. And then this lady is Jennifer or something. She came with her tail, which is cool, but again, it does not like stay in to her butt at all. And she's just a beautiful doll. Like she's a really pretty color. She's not one that was like on my wish list or anything, but I think she's really pretty. Like she's super interesting looking, so I get her. This is actually like a super common doll, but it's been on my wish list and it just hasn't been in any of like the lots that I have been buying, but I finally got one, is Cleo Denial. So I really love Cleo because her face mold is like so petite and pretty and just cute, and she kind of reminds me, this might sound weird, but she kind of reminds me of my mom a little bit because like my mom's like face was very like her features were very like petite and stuff, and she's super tan. My mom's like super tan and she has like dark hair and bangs and stuff, so that's why I wanted Cleo. She just kind of reminds me of my mom. I also just think she's a really pretty doll and like has a really pretty face mold, and I'm excited to mess around with her. Hair feels terrible. Wow, it feels so bad. It probably has so much glue in it. I just am just piling these dolls on my lap, by the way. So if you're wondering, you're just chilling on my lap. There's another, why do I keep forgetting her name? What is your name? I literally just said it. Rochelle Goyle is her name. So another Rochelle Goyle. I have her wings. They like fell off again. They're in like my little tray over here, but I don't know where they are. And then Draculas. I got 2 Draculas in this bitch. What is her name again? Elizabeth. I got 2 Draculas and Elizabeth. And I have not painted a Dracula doll yet. And I don't understand why, because I've been wanting to for a long time. I'm going to paint her next actually, because I'm doing a doll of myself because I did a doll of my husband, and I just think it'd be cute to have dolls of ourselves. So it's funny because like these dolls look like Elizabeth's design is like basically JackyOhhh's design, but there's like slight differences in their sculpting. Their bodies are like the same shade of pink, but it looks like Elizabeth's is a little bit more purple now that I'm looking at it. And I don't think it's just, maybe it is just because of her hair. Her sculpting's a little bit different, if I remember correctly, because I find things like the molds on these dolls super interesting. And she has, her eyes are like slightly more like defined on the sculpt. So I don't know why I think that's so interesting, but I really do. So I have basically three of this doll. And then this is Boo something, Jane Boolittle. I was just excited to get her because I don't have any of her. Her hair is so nice too. I'm just so used to them having just tons and tons of glue in their head, so like when they actually have nice hair, it's strange to me. But yeah, she looks really pretty. Like, she's gorgeous. I like her skin tone a lot. And this woman is, what's her name? There's so many characters, you guys. Laguna Blue, duh. So here's Laguna Blue. It's a Laguna Blue doll. I have not customized one of her yet, but again, I'm excited to. I think her face is really cute, her face mold. I have another Abby Abominable. She's another one that I have like 5 of. No, like maybe like 4. 3 to 4. So I need to like customize her soon because I just have so many of her. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna keep collecting them. They're so common in like certain doll lots. So there's just certain dolls that I just have a couple of. So I have another Abby Abominable, Operetta. I have 2 Operettas. Operetta's face mold, aside from this thing, is basically the same exact face mold as like Goya Yelps. Has anybody else noticed that? But yeah, I think she's pretty and she has shoes, so that's a plus. And then Twyla. I have 3 Twylas. I got 3 Twylas, y'all. Wait. Yeah, here's another Twyla. I got Twyla for days. So she's another one that I'm excited to try out. I have 1 Reboot Twyla. So these 2 are like literally the same exact doll. And then this one is a Reboot because her like body is a little bit different than these 2. I don't know, maybe the face sculpt is a little bit different too. I don't really know. But yeah, what is going on? Like, why does she have 1 gray arm? Like, I don't know if they gave her somebody else's arm or if this is like in the new Reboot's design, but like why does she have 1 gray arm? Is that in the design of the Reboots? I don't know. But I got 3 Twylas. I gotta do something. This one has like very big hair and it feels terrible. But these are all my Twylas. And then I got another Operetta. She's cute. And then I don't remember what her name is, but I am very excited to have her. She has her tail in here too. But again, it doesn't stay in. She's beautiful. Like, she's one of the ones, like, there are certain Monster High dolls that I really, really wanted, and she's definitely one of them. Just all the molding, like on her belly and stuff, and like her hair, like how it contrasts with her skin. I'm just really excited to customize her. And she's beautiful. Like, she really is like a super pretty doll. And again, she has like the petite body figure. That was another one that I'm very, very excited about, but this last doll is Batsy Claro. I have been wanting Batsy Claro for so long. I'm so excited to have her. She really just looks like JackyOhhhx. Like, her skin tone and her face mold is like a little bit similar. It's pretty similar. I mean, it's different, but it's a little bit similar. But I love like her gigantic ears. I just think I can do something super cute with her, and I just feel like she has a lot of potential. Okay, so that is all of my dolls. It was a lot. The rest of the stuff is like supplies and stuff for doll repainting. So the first thing I have here is paint. So these are acrylic paints. I have 2 different kinds. These are the golden fluid paints. I bought titanium white, zinc white, and quinacridone crimson. I don't know if that's the right name. And then this one is a Vallejo fluid paint. And I bought these because they're fluid acrylic paints. I have a lot of just normal acrylic paints and they work pretty good. But an issue that I've been having is with doll repainting, you need to like thin down the paint a lot. Like a lot. And always when I doll repaint, I thin down the paint a lot, or like I try to, I add a lot of water to it. But it's just kind of hard to get it to the right like watery consistency. So I just figured these are basically watery paint. That's what fluid paint is. So I picked it up because I figured it would probably make my job a little bit easier with watering down paint. So that's why I got those. And then I got some Derwent metallic watercolor pencils just because they look pretty cool there at the art supply store. And I heard Scariosity's talking about these, and she just said that they're pretty cool. So I was like, let me give those a try. So I got a pack of them. If you guys don't know, for dollar painting, you use like watercolor pencils, pastels, and acrylic paint, and that's like the main stuff. These are like so broken. I got some pan pastels. I got white, which is like just completely, not completely shattered, but like it's pretty shattered. I dropped it from like a foot off the ground and the thing shattered. So these things are extremely fragile. But I just got white. I got this one, which is in burnt sienna. It's like a skin tone shade. And I got this one, which is also cracked. Story of my life. It's called Pearlescent Red. I wanted like a peachy tone one for like blushing on the cheeks and stuff, but I wanted a matte one, but I couldn't find one, so I got this one. My like art supply store didn't have like a ton of these, so I just got the ones that like I thought would work pretty well. They're just extremely pigmented pastels. I have the Mungyo like hand rolled pastels, and those are also very pigmented, but there are certain colors that aren't quite as pigmented as I want them to be. Like for example, white. It's not difficult to get to show up, but I don't want to like layer it. This is extremely pigmented, this white. The skin color one is extremely pigmented. I haven't tried the blushy tone one yet. I got it like yesterday, but they're just very pigmented pastels. I don't think you need like all of them. Like some people I see who do dollar painting, like that's like all they use for pastels. And if that works, that's fine. But I just wanted it in some specific colors that I was having a hard time like getting to kind of show up on dolls. I also have a light blue one, but it's in the other room. I forgot it. Like my light blue, like Mungyo hand rolled pastel, like it barely shows up at all. I don't think you need like all of them, but they're useful if you guys have like a specific shade that you're just trying to get to show up really, really pigmented. They work well with that. I also got some air dry clay. It was like super cheap, like super cheap. I've just seen people like use this for molding certain things, and I've been wanting to kind of get into clay with like molding and dolls and stuff, but it's just something that I feel like weirdly intimidated by. When it comes to art and stuff, I'm just way more comfortable with 2D things, so I want to get into it. This feels so hard. Like I don't know if that's normal for air dry clay. It was real cheap though, so if it sucks, probably just to be expected. And I don't know if this is like a good brand, a bad brand. I don't know anything about air dry clay. The guy at the art supply store though said that he likes it, so I got some Jovi air dry clay. And I also got a ton of shoes. I bought shoes off of eBay because I keep buying all these naked dolls and I want to repaint them, but I'm running out of shoes really fast, so I bought a shoe lot. And it just comes with, it came with like 30 pairs of shoes. I'm not gonna show you guys all of them because I think that's like beyond boring a little bit, but like this pair, this nice pair of boots. It came with a lot of boots. This is the pair, but like this is only one of them. So just different shoes. I thought it was a pretty useful buy. It was like 20 something dollars, so it wasn't very expensive. And I just hate making shoes. I've made shoes on one other occasion. I have to make shoes like today or tomorrow, and I just can't be bothered. I don't want to. Like it's so, I just have no interest. Like there are certain things in dollar painting that like I have more interest than other things. Like obviously I like to make the faces on the dolls quite a bit. I actually kind of like rerouting. Like I think it's a little bit, I just put on Netflix and just watch stuff and reroute. Clothes, making clothes, like sewing, I've gotten like a bit more comfortable with, so I don't like absolutely dread it when I have to do it. But like making shoes is just something that I'm not comfortable with at all, and I don't want to be bothered with it. Like, ugh, I don't want to learn how to make shoes. So I bought some shoes, and I'll probably keep buying some shoes because I just don't even want to try at all. Because anything that I buy, like any like shoe that I buy like that, is gonna be 1,000 times better than if I try to make a shoe. It just is. And I know there's like shoe tutorials, like Walker Colors. I've heard she makes like fantastic shoe tutorials, and I'm sure she is a shoe queen, but I don't want to be a shoe queen. I don't want to make shoes. I have no interest. I hate shoes. Actually, I like shoes, but I don't want to make any shoes. Moving on, shoe rant. I picked up like some ribbon stuff. So some of this stuff is from like Daiso. I went to Daiso. Daiso has some like nice doll repaint, like little ribbony, like sewing supplies. It does, it really does. But this is not from Daiso. I'm just grabbing stuff that's on this table. This was from my local, okay, it's called like a souk. For those of you guys who don't know, I live in the Middle East at the moment. Trying to change that. We're like probably gonna move back to the US soon, but I went to my local fabric souk, which is what this basically means, fabric market, and there's just like a bunch of little like I don't think stalls is the right word, but like little stores, I guess, but like they're super tiny and they sell different types of fabric and ribbons and things. So I bought this from there and I don't remember how much it was, but it was like really cheap and it's just a cute little ribbon. I bought these, which are ribbons and bunny ears. Why not? It seemed like a good purchase at the time. I bought some little roses. Yeah, they're like little orange roses. I also bought some tiny purple roses because they're cute. And I think that, oh, and then I bought this thing because it's also cute. Figured like I could make a dress at some point and I could put this on the bottom of it. I literally just went there and was like buying like cute stuff. I was like, that's kind of cute, let's buy that. That's kind of cute, let's buy that. I went there for fabric, but like I bought like little dinky like ribbons and stuff because they were just kind of cute, like in the different little stores. And I'll show you guys the stuff I got from Daiso. So this is decorative ribbon, just ribbon. It's cute. It was like super cheap because Daiso is super cheap. These are nail tattoos, I think. I got them to like put on dolls' faces for like fancy, like maybe I want to do a fairy doll, I don't know. It's just super tiny like little flowers. They were cute. And then I got two more. So this one's like a gold little nail decals, just like little gold, whatever these are. And then these ones are like strips. I think I saw Pop and Atelier using those and it seemed like a pretty cute idea. So I decided to get some. I got some ribbons for the hair or the dresses or whatever. I figured since I have so many fish dolls, I might as well do a mermaid doll at some point. So I got these things, just like tiny little gold like seahorses and seashells and stuff. I figured they'd be kind of cute, or I could use them in like an eye look, I don't know. And then we have these things. They're elastics with like stars at the end. Sounded good to me, so I picked it up. And then I got this from Claire's. It's just like tiny little bows. It was overpriced, honestly, but I figured they would be pretty cute for like some sort of doll hair look. They come in a couple different colors, or I could put them in my hair, even though I doubt it. They're like a little bit too childish for me and super tiny, but maybe at some point, who knows. This is from Amazon, and so is this. These are just like little gems, an assortment of them. They have like tons of assortments of like little gems and stuff, or like nail art things that you can get from Amazon. So I just picked up these, and then these are just like bows. I figured I could use in like outfits. And I got this from the local art supply store too. It's just like various ribbons, like black and white ribbons. And then last but not least, y'all, is yarn and hair. I got tons of different things of hair. So I got these from the Dolly Planet. This is just hair that I cut off a Caddy Nora doll. That's not from the Dolly Hair Planet. Invested in some hair. I got a YouTube check and it says, let me buy some hair with it for my dolls. So I went on the Dolly, okay, it's called thedollplanet.com. I think I went on Etsy. And they have like different packs and it's pretty inexpensive. I bought a ton, so it was like kind of pricey, but they had like a sale going on when I bought it. I think I bought it like on Valentine's Day weekend or something. So it really wasn't that bad. But I think I got like a pink pack. It has like pinks and reds and purple hairs in it. And I just bought an assortment because I didn't know. I didn't like have a particular like doll plan in mind. Well, the one, I'm gonna do a me doll, so I bought black hair. That's really it. This is the only color that like I had a plan in mind. So I got Blackest Night. And then I think this was like a pastel, yeah, it's the pastel rainbow pack. and it comes with just different pastel shades. These are like surprisingly heavy, so those are like all the colors on there. And then I bought a 2-pack, which is like kind of like a, I don't know what that is. It's like a maroony shade and then like a dark gray. So those are all the hairs that I got, and I feel slightly nervous because if you guys don't know, all I've been like rerouting with is yarn, and that works pretty well, honestly. But I just wanted to try out this type of like hair for rerouting. And I wanted to, like, my hair is very fine and like straight, so I just figured yarn wouldn't quite work for a doll that I'm making of myself, so I invested in this. And then I got tons of different types of yarn because I still love yarn. I got a bunch of acrylic yarn because I still love me some acrylic yarn for hair. And I got it from Amazon, and also I found some yarn in Kuwait, some acrylic yarn. So I was really excited about that. So it's just a mixture of those two places. This is black acrylic yarn. If you guys saw my Amaris like moon doll that I did, I used like acrylic yarn. It was like 80% acrylic and then 20% wool, and it just turned out very like frizzy kind of, which it's funny because I actually made a doll of my husband. It's like over there, I'm looking at it, and his hair type is kind of dry, and like it's very like curly, and I think that like that type of yarn has a place. So if you guys want to do hair that is maybe a little bit more coarse or a little bit curlier, I think that would work really well. And I actually use that yarn for my husband doll because that's his hair type. But that wasn't really what I was quite like envisioning for that doll for a couple reasons. One, it just wasn't quite what I was envisioning. Also, it was very like poofy, and the doll had ears and it was like really blocking them, and I wanted it to be a cat doll. I'm rambling. So I picked up some actual like 100% acrylic black yarn. That's that one. And then I got this. It's like a pink. I like pink, so I got me some pink yarn. Yellow, I just figured this would come in handy because I like yellow hair. Like I feel like I would have yellow hair if my hair was not such complete and utter garbage. Like I would totally bleach the shit out of my hair. My hair just cannot handle it. So I got yellow. I got another yellow. This one's brighter though. This one's a little bit darker. It's like more of a gold. And yeah, I'm curious because this yarn, like it was really cheap, and I got it from the art supply store here, and it just seems very like, it feels kind of bad comparatively speaking. So I'm curious to see, because I have a couple different yarns that are kind of like this one where they feel like kind of rough, and I'm curious to see how they turn out, like how they work as doll hair. So I got this one. I also got pink from this same brand, which also feels pretty rough. It's like a brighter pink than this pink. And I got and then I got purple. Kind of cute, same brand, I think. Yep. And I got red, like a deep dark red. It looked pretty cute. And then I don't know what brand this is. I got it off Amazon though. This is what I used in my like fake Ever After High video. It's like a taupey shade. It came out pretty much blonde though. But yeah, I think it looks like it's a really nice like quality yarn. I think it's like the same brand as like this black one. We got silver yarn. And then the rest of this yarn was actually from Daiso. I found acrylic yarn at Daiso, which was super surprising. This yarn also feels like that other yarn where it feels like kind of crappy, and I'm curious how it's gonna react as hair. I got this one by accident. This is, it looked like these ones, so I just picked it up and I assumed it was these ones, but this one's actually wool. So, poop. I feel like I'm going to like learn how to knit at some point because I have so much yarn that I accidentally bought that's like not quite the correct kind of yarn, like at all. Like I don't know how this would translate into doll hair at all because it's 100% wool. And I don't know, maybe I should do an experiment, but that was an accident. So I probably should just take up knitting. I feel like I have like yarn in my mouth. This is like blue, some dark blue acrylic yarns, 100%. Got orange and green, and that is everything, you guys. So is it everything? I think it's everything. That's all my doll repaint stuff. stuff and all my dolls. So if you guys have any questions about anything, please leave those down below. Like this video if you like this video, subscribe, it makes me happy, and I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Bye!